Hello students, today I am going to tell you about the elements of arts. So let's start. So students, what are elements of art? The elements of arts are the building blocks or the ingredients of art. They structure and carry the work. So now, any one of you can tell me what are the elements of art? Huh? Let's go to the next slide and we will get to know that. So, the elements of arts are line, color, value, shape, form, space, and textures. So, the first element of art is line. Line is a continuous mark made on surface by a moving point. So, you can see in the picture various lines have been made and it is creating some sort of forms. So you can also say that it is a mark with length and direction. So students, in this slide you can see the type of lines. So first is horizontal line, then the vertical line, zigzag line, curves, curly, spiral, ripple, scribble and dots. These all things you have done in your kindergarten classes. So these are the types of lines. Now we will also study about gestural lines. So what are gestural lines? It is indicate action and physical movement, as you can see in the picture. Now second is contour lines. The contour lines are outline the edge of forms or shape. You can see some sort of bottles or the cups are being made in the picture. So students, now you can see a few example of artwork done in line. So there are few pictures in the slide which are made by the help of lines. So you can see that. Now we come across the very important point, which is color. It is an element of art. The property possessed by an object of producing different sensation on the eye as a result of the way the object reflects or emits light. This is called color. So students, here we will learn about the properties of color. So there are three properties of color. First is hue. This is the name of a color. Then second is value. This refers to the lightness or the darkness of a hue. And third point is intensity. This refers to a purity of a hue. So in the picture also you can see the color wheel. Now comes the neutral color. These colors are made by adding a complementary colors. Complementary colors are the opposite on the color wheel to a hue. And you can see in the picture some paintings have been given which are painted in a neutral colors. And now comes the warm and the cool colors. So first the warm colors such as red, yellow and orange, which evokes warmth because they remind us of the things like sun or fire. Second, which comes cool colors such as blue, green and purple, evokes a cool feeling because they remind us of the things like water or grass. So you can see in the picture also few warm colors and few cool colors have been shown to you. Now comes the value. So value is the lightness and the darkness of a color. So you can see the scale has been given to you from the darker tone to the lighter tone, and you have also been given to you a picture which reflects the lighter tone and the darker tone of a same color, and a picture is being made for you. So students, now we will learn about three terms, that is tint, shade and tone. So first term is tint, adding white to a lighten a hue. Second is shade, adding black to darken a hue. And third one is tone, adding gray to pure hue. So you can see in the picture also it is given to you, hue is pure color. When we add white to it, we will get tint shade. When we add gray to a pure color, we will get tone. And when we add black to a pure color, we will get shade. So this is all tint, shade and tone. Now comes shape. Shape is a flat enclosed area of an artwork created through lines, texture, color, or an area enclosed by other shape, or example, triangle, circle and square. So you can see various shapes in the PPT. Now shapes are of two types, that is geometric and organic. So the two types of shapes are geometric shapes such as square, triangle, rectangle, circle, cone have been perfect uniform measurement and don't often appear in nature. Second is organic shape. Organic shapes are associated with things from the natural world like plants and animals. Now what comes? Form. A form can refer to a three-dimensional composition. A three-dimensional object or something in two-dimensional artwork that appears to be three-dimensional. So you can see in the picture also various forms have been made. Now students, you can see three-dimensional forms in a picture and two-dimensional form in a picture. Now comes the space. Distance between, around, above, below or within things, which is called space. It is also called foreground, middle ground or the background of a picture. Now comes the texture. Texture is the surface quality or the feel of an object, its smoothness, roughness or softness, etc. Texture may be actual or amplified. As you can see in the picture, some of the textures are actual and some are amplified. So students, as you know, texture are of two types. First is amplified and second is actual. So what are amplified textures? Textures that has been stimulated in drawing and painting on a smooth surface. These are called amplified textures. And actual texture that you can feel with your sense of touch. So they are called actual texture. So you can also see in the picture is of stone. So if you will touch the stone, you will feel the texture on it. But here in the first painting which is given to you, we will not feel the texture, but we can just see the textures. So students, here is a picture given to you having different textures which is found around you. So you can go through it. Now we have different artwork of very great famous painters. So students, here are some very beautiful paintings from the very great artist from the world. You can just feel the beautiful colors in this painting and can go through the detail, line work and the detailing done by the artist. So students, this was all about the elements of art in the PPT covered till now. Thank you.